What is up, everybody? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I'm Brian on the beat, and today I'm going to show you guys how I lace my Nike Blazers. The shoe that I'm going to use in this demonstration is the Nike Blazer 77 Vintage in the habanero red colorway. This is a DS pair, so when you get your shoe, it's like most DS pair, you get this factory loop lace. First thing I want to do is loosen this up. Just going to completely unlace it all the way down until the second eyelet here. Now that I have it laced all the way down to the second eyelet, I don't undo this part because it's already in the correct positions that I want, so I leave it just like this. But for some reason, if you have already taken all the way off, just get it to this point here. So now what we're going to do is, if I lace this side over, I will always have this side going on top of this lace, if that makes sense. So I'm going ahead and do this one. You want to make sure you keep it flat. And I always thread it from the inside of the eyelet out to the other side. Some people like to thread it from the outside in just because it shows more laces, but personally I've always done this way, and that's just how I like it. Again, this will all be your personal preference. I'm just showing you guys how I lace my shoe. So I'm going to lace it from the inside of the eyelet out. Of course, you want to keep it flat. I don't want it to get all twisted and tangled up. Again, I'm super picky, have ADD pretty much, so I want to keep it flat all the way through. Now that it's flat, now this lace will go thread it from the inside again, from the inside of the eyelet to the outside. Of course, keeping it flat, making sure the lace doesn't get twisted up, and I'm going to pull it through there. Now, as you can see, this lace here will always be on top of the lace beneath it, and I want to continue that theme all the way up. So now that I showed you guys how this works, I'm gonna go all the way up until the third from the top eyelet. So I'll do one more to show you guys, and I'll speed it up, that way this video doesn't last forever. Again, I'm gonna thread from this side first over, thread it through the inside of the eyelet towards the out. And you can start from any side. If you started to thread the laces from this side first, then continue that. But because I started from this side, I will continue that. So I'm going to pull it through, making sure to keep it flat. Now I'm going to go take this one, cross it over, again from the inside of the eyelet all the way out, keeping it flat. Make sure to twist it to keep it straight, I should say. Pull it through. Of course, you don't want to pull it too tight. You don't want to make the shoes too tight. Keep it loose, because this is a loose lace styling video. So as you will see there, this lace is always on top of this lace, and it will continue all the way up to the top. But just remember, before I make it all the way up to this third from the top eyelet, you want to stop at this eyelet here. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th eyelet from the top. You want to stop because you want to pull up the tongue, and there's like this little half loop right here where the lace will go through. I like to put it through there, that way it holds up the tongue while you're wearing it. So again, you continue to lace it like normal, except you thread it through this little hole in the tongue here. So you do it, so I pull it that way, and because I thread it from this side over, I will continue that even through this. So I'm going to put it through there, and also go through from the inside of the eyelet to come out, doing my best to keep it straight. And again, you don't want to lace it really tight because you want to keep it loose. So when you have been threading up here, keep it really loose, don't pull it tight. And with this, I'm going to thread it back over to the other side. Also put it through this half hole, or whatever this is called. If you know the exact name of this little thing here on the tongue, please leave that down in the comment section below. And just like lacing as if this wasn't there, I'm going to put this lace here through that little hole. I'm gonna keep this lace from this side on top of the other one, so it continues to keep that theme that I've been working all the way up. Again, try my best to keep it flat, and then thread it from the inside of the eyelet out to the other. I like to go up from the second to the top. You can go all the way up if you want. Again, your personal preference. So I'm going to, again, thread this side over first, keeping it flat as best as I can. Then I'm going to thread this one over the other lace. Now we're almost done. I mean, technically you can stop anywhere. Again, it's how you like to lace your shoe. I'm just showing you guys how I do it. You could stop here, but it would be difficult because you have all this extra length of laces right here that you want to shorten up. Now I'm going to go up to this second to last, the second from the top eyelet here. Again, thread this side over because that's what I've been doing the entire video. And then thread this one over top of that one. Again, from the inside of the eyelet out to the other. Pull it through. Alright. Now pretty much that's how it looks like from the beginning, from the factory. Again, I showed you guys how to do this in case you've already taken your laces out. So from here, what I like to do is pull the laces again back out. Try to move it closer here. Pull it out to right here. It depends on how you like the length of this to stick out. I don't like it out too long because then it hangs. You see how it hangs like that? I don't like that, how that looks. Kind of looks like droopy ears to me. So I like to pull it out. That way it will stand up on its own. You see how it pokes out right here? It stands straight out. So I'm going to do that to this side too. Pull it out until it can stand up on its own and it's not this droopy ear look right here. So pull it out until it sticks out on its own. And if you're a picky person like me, I like to make sure the length of both of these are equal so it doesn't look mismatched. Then I'm gonna put my hand inside the shoe to simulate my foot being in there. And from here you want to loosen it up. From the top lace all the way down, you're just gonna pull on it. Each individual lace, just pull on it all the way down to give the shoe more slack, to compensate for all this extra lace now. So like I said, I'm gonna start from this one and start to pull on it. Scoot it closer. So all this loose lace, you want to kind of tidy it up. So I'm going to pull on it all the way down. On each individual lace all the way down until it looks even and smooth. So I'm going to do this all the way down. Now it looks crazy right now, but the end product you'll see. So all the way down. Again, you want to do for both sides. So I'm going to pull this, tighten it up. See all this extra, see if I can get on camera, all this extra lace right here. So I'm gonna pull on it and get it to tighten up just a little bit. I'm gonna do that all the way down, pretty much all the way down to the bottom lace here. So let's do that. This part is probably, to me, the most difficult part because it could take the most time. But you don't want, for me, you don't want to leave, see how messy all this looks right now. Pretty much want to straighten it up, clean it up, and that's all I'm doing. Hopefully you guys are staying safe through this whole pandemic, and if you don't have to go anywhere essential, please stay home and stay healthy. The quicker everyone listens to all that, the quicker we all can get through this. So we're pretty much getting there. I see some more loose ends here. I'm gonna pull that down. So all you're doing is you're just kind of evening it out all the way down. So if you see one kind of loose right here, I'm gonna pull on that. Oops, I was pulling it upwards. So you want to pull it and make the lace go down. Why is my camera focusing on my hand? So you want to pull it and make the lace go down. That's it. From this point, you're just evening things out. Or evening, yeah. Is it evening or evening things out. There, before you know it, you're done. That is the loose lace style that I do on my Nike Blazers, and you can fine tune it and adjust it to your liking. If it's too loose up here, just continue to pull it all the way down. You may even have to pull it from the other side all the way back up just to even it out. I think I'm good here. This is how I like it. Once my foot is in there, the tongue will hold up better. And speaking of my foot being in there, how about we head outside and see how it looks on feet? There you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know how many have adapted my lacing technique. If you have, please tag me on Instagram at BryanOnTheBeat. I would love to see it. Or even if you have a revision, an add-on to my lacing style here, I would love to know. Please leave that down in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And until my next video, see ya. And yes, I am making $27 payments on this shoe. I'm making every 2 weeks $27 payments. And no, it's not some crazy expensive shoe. The reason I am making payments on this is because about 2 weeks ago I did a video about Afterpay, which is a feature that is available on the GOAT app.